Greetings, peace and light, you all. How y'all doing? I am here, and I am coming forward to share with you all something amazing that blew my mind. Okay, so I had a very sad morning, like literally morning. This morning, wordplay. Very sad start. However, I had to drop my nephew off, my 5-year-old nephew, who most of you all know. Who I am very connected with, and upon me dropping him off, I went to go talk to my sister, which is his mother, and we were talking about a lot of things, some things that, personal things, and we had a great conversation about everything. So during the end of the conversation, we began talking about my nephew, who was very intelligent. He interrupted us, and I was explaining to her, how I see him. He doesn't know what rudeness is and disrespect is. We teach them these things because that's what we were taught. However, he interrupted our conversation, so she was trying to explain to him, he got to say excuse me, but he didn't want to say excuse me. He wanted the attention right then and there, and I get it. I understand why now that I, took my time out to learn him. He deserved the attention. He knew that he deserved that attention. Granted, we live in a world that says, you gotta say this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that. He knows. He knows the truth. He knows he deserved attention. Granted, it is polite to say excuse me when you're talking to someone and you need to interrupt the conversation. So he didn't want to say excuse me, so he stormed off. So I explained to her that he knows he deserves this time and this attention. So telling him that it's rude and disrespectful is teaching him rude and disrespect, something that he does not even know. Okay, so long story short, I also share with her, that it was a time that he wanted my attention when I was on the phone, and after I hung up from talking with the person I was talking to, I explained to him that he needs to say excuse me and or wait. So I drilled that in his head, like, Gavin, if I'm talking to somebody, you need to either wait or say excuse me. I said it like 5 times so he can remember what I said. And I asked him, I said, so when you see me talking, what will you do? He said, I'm gonna wait. He did not want to say excuse me. He don't. He feel like he deserved that attention, and he does. He's a 5-year-old little boy who knows who he is and what he deserves, and we can learn a lot from that. He also don't like to say thank you. He also don't like to say please. And I was wondering, like, why don't this little boy want to say thank you? Why don't he want to say please? That's something that we were taught. And he knows who he is. This little boy is intelligent. Granted, we were taught to say please and say thank you. And then living in this world, it's polite to say please and it's polite to say thank you. However, when he wants something, he knows this is what he deserves. He deserves food. He deserves goodies. He deserves beverages. So to say please and thank you for something that he's that's deserving of him, is like, why do I gotta say that? This is what I deserve. I'm thirsty. Let me get some water. Respectfully, he's not doing anything disrespectfully. He don't even know what disrespect is. We teach them these things. Granted, yes, living in a world around other people, we have to tell them these things. However, I also did tell him one time, though, when he wanted me to get him some cereal at his beck and call when I was doing something. But I stopped him. I said, you have to wait a second. I said, if you do not want to wait, you go do it yourself. He went his little tail and got his own cereal. Okay. I didn't bother with them. I said, and if you don't want to say thank you to somebody that is helping you, you do it yourself. When I tell you the little boy continues to try to do things himself because he doesn't want to say thank you, That's his prerogative. I let him be who he is, Just make sure I watch him and monitor him, to make sure he doesn't hurt himself or make a mess. Yet I'm okay with him not saying thank you and please. I don't think that is disrespectful. He not yelling and screaming at me, calling me names, hurting my feelings. So to teach him to say please and thank you is disrespectful when he don't even know that it is. What does that tells us, But anyway, nobody's to blame here. I'm not pointing a finger. I'm just paying very close attention to this young man because he's very intelligent and I'm learning a lot from him. Okay, so I share these with my sister. She gets it, and yet we both agree because we are in this world. It is, appropriate to teach him to say please and thank you, under certain circumstances, if you will. Okay, and another time he asked me, one time he asked me, what does what mean? Because he talks to me, and when I call his name, he say what? I said, don't say what, say yes. He said, what is what? Because he wants to know. So I didn't tell him that it was disrespectful to say what, although that is something that we were taught. We was taught that what is disrespectful and yes is appropriate. I explained it to him just on a very minuscule level to keep it simple and plain. Yes sounds more polite, when you are talking to someone, when you are answering someone. Yes sounds more appropriate. And he said, well, I like what? And I said, okay. Well, when you talk to me, you say yes. And that was that. So I shared all of that with her, and she get it. But again, like I said, we agreed to teach him please and thank you is appropriate in this world that we're living in. However, can't beat him up if he wants to, not say thank you and please, if you will, because he's deserving of these things. Also, what came to me, what he said, he don't like to say I love you. And I'm not angry at that. He doesn't like to say I love you. And at first it blew me away, like, well, why don't he like to say I love you? He's smart. We don't have to say I love you. We supposed to show each other that we love each other. And he knows this. So for a little boy to say I love you, or somebody tell him I love you, I love you, I love you, but you don't want to give me no juice, you don't want to give me no food, no snacks, you don't want to listen to me when I'm trying to get your attention, you don't love me, and I ain't telling you I love you. He is so smart. Oh my gosh, he knows we are supposed to show him we love him. He knows that he is supposed to show us that he loves us, and he does. So we can learn so much from little children. Okay, what blew me away today was, before I left, my sister said, oh wait, before you go, let me tell you what he said. She said they went to walk to the store, and he asked a great question. She said he asked, who made all of this stuff in the world? And she said, well, God did. And he said, no, Toya did. He said, I made all of this stuff in the world, meaning the earth, if you will. I was like, oh my gosh. I was blown away by their response. Because Gavin could say some stuff, and I'm like, oh, what did Gavin say? But for her to say that he said, I created all of this life, it touched my heart so deeply. I'm like still blown away by this thought. For him to say that, I give thanks. Not to take the credit of being God, yet to know that I am teaching him according to nature. When I connect with him, I talk to him about life. I teach him to connect with nature. I talk to the sun, to the moon. I teach him about the animals and the insects, and we talk to the flowers. We connect with the trees and the grass. I teach him these things, as best I can. I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes down to nature. I haven't tapped that deeply into it, but I am connected enough at this moment in my life. So for him to say, I created all this stuff, it just shows me that I am doing something great in his life. Not to take away anything from anybody else. It's just showing me who I am and how I am connected with the Most High God, with the universe, with nature, Mother Earth. I am. And I am honored to know that this young man, this little boy, this 5-year-old boy feels that I created all of this. And I'm sure it's something deeper, that he might know. I haven't tapped into that brain that deep. But I am so thankful for him to see me as this. It's powerful. So I highly encourage all you mothers, all you women, and men too, to tap into your higher selves, connect back with nature, teach your children to take care of our earthly realm as well as our bodies, if you will. Oh my gosh, I'm like still blown away by it. I don't really know what to say. Just take care of yourself. Keep your surroundings clean. Talk to them about nature. Show them that living a good life is more than materialistic things. It's to be one with nature. Oh, I can't really go into it anymore. I'm just thankful for this opportunity to be able to share this with you all. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share if you are willing and or led. I'm about to cry. I'm ugly when I cry, so I gotta go. Peace and light.